This video is a makeup haul, which is something I have not done in quite a while on my channel, but I was on a no buy for the majority of last year where I did not buy any makeup. And so I decided to treat myself a little bit at the end of the year. I had Ulta points. So I used my Ulta points and got some things that I have really wanted. And I do plan on going back on the no buy. I'll do a video about that separately. And then I did get two things in PR, but yeah. This is an Ulta Points haul and let's get into it. Right, like I said, I have got some things that I have been really wanting for a while. And this is something that has been on my makeup wish list ever since it came out. And oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I'm really happy I bought this actually. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. I got the shade 2 Medium and wow. The packaging alone is just, I admit, I kind of wanted it for the packaging. Like I did. But the bronzer itself is really nice. And this is pretty much the only bronzer that I've been wearing in the last few weeks since I got this. And yeah, I'm wearing it today. I mean, I don't put on a lot of bronzer. It's just a little bit, but it blends so nicely. And this shade is really good for me. Like I said, this is shade 2 Medium and it's beautiful. But the packaging, I mean, I have wanted this since it came out and it is just, it's stunning. This is like a treat myself type haul if you haven't picked up on that already, because this is kind of like a celebratory for, you know, doing well on my no buy and got some things I've been wanting and I used Ulta points. So, you know, that's a $50 bronzer. Okay, next up, I bought something that I've had before that I really love and missed. I had this in the deluxe size, and this is the Hourglass powder. This is the Veil Translucent Setting Powder, and I decided to get the full size. Again, Ulta points, why not? Treat yourself. And so I really love this powder. It is really nice, and I have to say the packaging on the full size is beautiful. It has Hourglass H in there, which is really cool. But it's a really good powder and I absolutely love it. And it keeps my under eye concealer from creasing. And I have very normal skin, but my under eye concealer creases absolutely horrifically if I don't set it with a powder that works. And not all powders work, but this one does. It's beautiful. It's pretty much the only powder that I've been using since I got it. And I have to say that's kind of what's interesting about this haul is that this is the first time I've really treated myself to makeup products in quite a while. And it's been really fun to use them. I think it's more fun to get new stuff when you're not buying it all the time. I don't know. It's just like the excitement was there and I'm still feeling excitement for these products, even though I've had them for a couple of weeks now. And I don't know. It's been fun. Let me show you quick the two items that I got in PR from Colourpop, which I'm pretty excited about. This is the Pretty Fresh Peptides Niacinamide and Hyaluronic Acid Primer. This is new and I am wearing this today. And I mean, you know, it's a primer, but I like it because it's hydrating, but also smoothing. So it says it's a weightless cream gel primer that hydrates the skin and blurs imperfections and helps reduce pores. So it's kind of like all my favorite things, hydration and pore reducing and line filling. And so far I have really enjoyed this. So this is a new from Colourpop. And then they also have the Pretty Fresh Peptides and Niacinamide Setting Spray. This one I have not tried yet. Let's see what the mist is like actually. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. After you get it going, it's pretty nice. I often just use setting spray more to foil metallic eyeshadows, but sometimes I do like to prep my face for makeup with setting spray. So this, I'm going to use it more, get back to you guys on that, but I'm excited for that. All right, let's get back to the Ulta stuff. I bought a lip liner because I love lip liner and I've really enjoyed this one. This is the Maybelline Lifter Liner. So they have the Lifter glosses, which I really like. And so this is in the shade Line Leader. And I'm wearing this today. I got this because I've heard good things about the formula, but also I have a lot of brown toned lip liners in my collection, but I don't have that many like pink neutrals. So this is like a pinky mauve and it's really great. This formula is fantastic. It's very hydrating, but it's long lasting. And yeah, I love it. I would totally get more colors, but I've got a lot of lip liners, but I love lip liners. So I really wanted to treat myself to a new lip liner. Okay, and then I got two foundations. So notice no eyeshadow palettes in this haul because I have so many and I do such minimal eyeshadow. And yeah, I've also recently taken myself off of the Nomad Cosmetics PR list and I'm just minimizing eyeshadow, guys. I want to declutter more eyeshadow palettes. I have a lot and yeah, so I am minimizing PR as well. Like I get a little bit from Colourpop, and that's pretty much it now. And I don't know, I just don't feel the need for this extra stuff. And I didn't want to buy any eyeshadow palettes because I have so many. I considered getting like that whatever gold one that Natasha Denona came out with last year, but I'm like, I already have so many Natasha Denona palettes, and they're good and they're amazing. I love them, but I just don't need any more eyeshadow palettes. Buying something like a primer or a foundation, a powder, something they don't have that many of. And those are things I use every day. I don't know, it just made more sense. So that's what I did, and I'm happy with it. This is a repurchase. This is something I've had before. This is the Chanel Le Beige foundation. I really loved it. It's beautiful finish and just absolutely beautiful. I love like the cap on this. It's so nice. And so shade is BD11. Like I said, I've had this before. I finished it completely. It's a really nice foundation. It's like a medium coverage, some hydration, but fairly long lasting. And yeah, I haven't actually used this one since I repurchased it, but like I said, I've used up a whole bottle of this and definitely I loved it. It's like a treat yourself product because it's an expensive foundation. I think it's like $60 or $65. But again, I had Ulta points, so yay for Ulta points. And then I got this foundation that I have wanted to try for a long time. It is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. And I have to say, this has surprised me. I wasn't too sure what to expect from it. I have heard that it's good, but I didn't really know too much else about it. I got the shade 4 Warm and it matches me really well. I have worn this a couple of times. This is full coverage, guys. I was surprised and I don't know, I just kind of put a bunch on my face and then blended it out the first time I used it and I was like, whoa, like it was way too much. You only need a really small amount of this. And I was trying to like blot it off because I put way too much on. This is high coverage. This is high coverage, but I love it. It's a satin finish. It's more on the matte side for sure. It's like a satin matte and really full coverage, but this lasts really well and it looks really good. Like definitely don't put too much on because then it looks ridiculous, but it really does make you look airbrushed. Like I was like, wow, this looks good. So I've used this a few times, I think like 3, 4 times since I've gotten it. And I think it's really good. I was surprised. It definitely is like flawless is really like she's not kidding this time, guys. She's calling everything airbrushed and everything flawless. But this is actually that. So I'm actually really impressed with that. But that's it for my haul. Nothing too crazy. And no eyeshadow palettes. Go me. Go me. Lipsticks also, I did not need lipsticks. So, but I feel like these are things, I mean, I've already been using these things and particularly the bronzer, like this is the only bronzer that I've been using in the last few weeks and it's so nice. Also, if you ever finish this, which I don't know that I see that happening, this does pop out and you can get a refillable pan for it, which is cool. So that's pretty awesome. If I ever finish this, that would be some feat. But that's it. So yeah, let us know. Did you guys treat yourself for the holidays, New Year? I obviously did, but I didn't go overboard and I feel pretty good about it. So yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and have a great day.